Sound story number 1, The Neighborhood Freaks.
One at a time on the inside. Got just a few seconds left. Just a few seconds left. Strange people. People born just a little different than you and I. Are you ready?
It started up last night. I'd taken the kids to the carnival, and we all got back around 9. Now, I wanted to water the lawn before I went to bed, but Artie Davis had borrowed the sprinkler. So I went across the street to get it back from him, and I saw the light was on in his garage. Inside were Artie and his wife, June, Sam Lawson, and Reverend James. They were talking about the new people in the neighborhood, and they were pretty worked up.
People in this town just don't want them here. They want them out, and from the word that's around, they'll do about anything to get them out.
Everyone was upset. They had been since these people moved in 2 weeks ago. Sam Lawson said there was no reason we had to put up with this. He said these people are freaks. He called them garbage.
They're garbage.
They're just garbage, he said.
They're just garbage. And there's no reason a garbage like that has got to intimidate decent people because they think they're defenseless.
And even Reverend James didn't have a kind word to say about these new people.
Ignorant, repulsive, and evil.
We just don't want them here. And that's what it's all about. Get them out of here. They don't belong here, and we don't want them here.
Strange people. People born just a little bit different than you and I. People born not as others.
Well, this afternoon things hadn't calmed down too much. The whole neighborhood was on edge about these new people. Artie Davis said they didn't scare him, but they scared his wife.
They don't frighten me, but they do her.
Artie said his wife June had a dream about these freaks last night, and he wasn't going to stand for it. In June's dream, one of these freaks tried to make June look into his eyes.
Get me to look in his eyes, and I wouldn't do it because his eyes were real.
But June wouldn't do it because the whites in his eyes were
real
big.
And they were shiny like.
And they were shiny, like the devil's or something.
It's real strange. She's unusual. Because, I'll tell you what, you look into her eyes and you know you can see the devil.
Early this evening, the 4 of us gathered at my place to decide what to do. June stayed home because Artie said she was frightened. All day long, Artie and Sam had patrolled outside the house the freaks moved into, and the freaks never came out. They just stayed inside, which was strange in itself. Reverend James arrived around 8 o'clock. He was still upset about the situation.
It's disgusting.
But he had an idea.
I would get me 100 good men, give them each a baseball bat, and dare one of these freaks to stick his head over the edge of the sidewalk.
Well, that didn't sound too bad, but the rest of us couldn't figure out where we could come up with 100 men.
Man, listen, I know at least 500 men who would be only too happy to serve. Happen to be all Christians in my church that I had in mind.
Still, we wondered if 500 men were really necessary.
Then make it 25. Make it 10 men. Make it 5 men.
So we talked it over and decided that just the 4 of us could take care of things by ourselves. On our way, we stopped by and told June what we were going to do.
I feel like I'm sitting on pins and needles just waiting.
Then we checked to see that we had everything we needed.
All we need is some good old-fashioned guts and morals.
And so, at 10 o'clock, we marched on over to the freak's house.
One at a time on the inside. Got just a few seconds left. Just a few seconds left. Strange people. People born just a little different than you and I. Are you ready?
We were ready for anything.
We're going to get ready. We're going to get set. All right. Look through the doorway. Look through the doorway.
From our position in their front yard, we could see them moving around inside their house. We tried everything we could think of. I think they knew we weren't kidding around this time, but they wouldn't come outside. Sam thought maybe we should try setting fire to the place or something, but Reverend James pointed out that would be destruction of property. So we waited. But by 12 o'clock, it started to get cold, and we were hungry, so we came on home. But tomorrow night, we're going back. June says she'll pack some food for us to take along. Sam's bringing his portable TV set and some blankets. Reverend James is bringing the baseball bats again, and I'm bringing the beer.